the purpose of this bridge then, is it just to give more accessibility to the new buildings?
I think so. It's a waste of money.
Waste of money. Who's paid for it?
Not a clue.
Ah, okay.
But as long as they pay my wage.
Yeah, I like it. Motor hub down there, which looks boring. But then there's this place here, brand new, with the gate open, with no sign on it. One car in the car park. So this looks more interesting because there's no sign on it. It really does look brand new. We're on the bike so that we can get around these industrial estates a little bit faster. So we'll have a look round, see what we can see on the bike. Take it from there, because walking around the perimeter of these buildings is getting a little bit tiring and wastes a lot of time. Oh, we've got a train there going by along that side. Oh, we've got some rabbits running around next door. Got another warehouse being constructed over there. So yeah, this one looks like it's recently been finished and maybe not yet handed over. And the car is maybe for the security that are on site. We can see there the mandatory electric charging points that they have to have nowadays. These are EV open charge, Rolec EV. There's certain things that every new building has to have nowadays, and electric charging is one of them. Not yet been handed over yet, mate.
Sorry?
Not yet been handed over yet, this one.
Where are you from, sorry?
Not from anywhere.
Right.
It's just having a look at all the new buildings that are
Okay.
around.
No, not been handed over yet, mate. No.
Who's going to have it?
Sorry?
Who's it going to be?
Just a warehouse.
Who?
Warehouse. Why? Who's
Come
asking?
on, what's the secret?
Who's asking?
Me. You're security, ain't you? So you're here to protect the place. I'm no threat, am I? Come on, man. They all have to have these electric charging points now by law, you know.
Yeah.
There's obviously not a silo, so it's not going to be some sort of highly flammable place. It's just going to be. Come on, give me a. You know, don't you?
It's just a warehouse. Simple as that.
For who though?
It's just a warehouse.
Okay, what sort of time frame we're looking? Within a month?
No. 18 weeks.
18 weeks. So where we are, still in Stoke-on-Trent, this footpath now has been interrupted by this crash barrier. And you'll notice that it has got some sort of buffer with a very strong steel cable in there. So for some reason, this has been identified as the ideal spot to have one of these crash barriers for some reason. We've got workmen on the bridge. There's a lot happening down here construction wise. But how far can we get? Now, this pedestrian footpath has not been blocked yet, has it? So, at what point do we stop? Where is the building site? Where are the public not allowed? Well, it's not very clear. Let's have a look on the other side, on the pedestrian footpath, on the other side of the road. Yeah, that stops over there, so maybe this part, or this sign here, is where the public access is supposed to stop here. So we'll pop the bike down, we'll try and make some sense of it all. And I'm going to switch over to the main camera now, because I think the sound quality is much better. So as shown on the screen there, it's a link between where Motor Hub bike dealer is, just there, and up to the blue dot, where there's now a roundabout, and then it goes to the left over Fowley Brook and joins onto the A527 at Queens Way. over there. And all this wasteland is shown on the screen as wasteland. So at least they're doing something with it. And some huge warehouses being popped up down here. So they're just trying to link it all up to the main road. Just goes around the building site, wets all the dust so that it doesn't blow everywhere. Mate, where does the pedestrian access stop? Is it here?
Yeah.
So we can't go past there, can we?
Yep.
Right, okay.
Right, someone shouting at you.
What's that, mate?
Someone shouting at you.
No. I'm going to take the drone up to have a look at the new bridge, and we're going to have a look around from the top, but it looks like it's a road that's in use.
Nope.
It doesn't link to anywhere at the minute. Right, okay.
Sites.
Just the site access, yeah. And the purpose of this bridge then, is it just to give more accessibility to the new buildings?
I think so. It's a waste of money.
Waste of money. Who's paid for it?
Not a clue.
Right,
But
okay.
as long as they pay my wage.
Yeah, I like it. And do you know that guy that was just spraying water everywhere? That's sort of to wet the dust in it.
Yeah, dust suppression.
What's it called?
Dust suppression.
Dust suppression. Right, okay. Yeah, it's good. Who's the main builder? Is it Balfour Beatty?
Balfour doing the bridge. A&H is doing these. We've got Winvic doing another couple, I think.
Right.
St Modwen's, I think, own most of it.
St Modwen's, I've heard that name down there, yeah. There's a new unit down there that's not occupied yet. I just went on there and I was asking him some questions and he wouldn't tell me who it's being taken over by. Do you know? Some big names coming on here, I reckon. I think you've got, do you know the name of that one? I do. He's just told me.
No, nobody tells me anything. I just kind of sit here.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting to know. I mean, you come back here in 2 years, it'll completely be different.
Oh, I never want to come back here.
You never want to come back? You spend too much time here already?
I don't like Stoke.
Don't like Stoke? No. If you
Bad
don't,
enough when I was working in Hamley.
I just noticed there's loads of slides, aren't they, on one of the water parks?
Yeah, they put them up 2 years ago.
Yeah, you've been on one of the slides? No.
Not for, I've been there for years.
Right, okay. What about the ski slope that they've got there?
Never been.
Never been, right. Can you ski? Oh yeah, one last thing, right? When you've got a pedestrian footpath, it's very unusual for it to have an obstruction like this.
Don't think it's really pedestrian. I think it's this side's the pedestrians.
Well, this is going to have a top finish of tarmac on, innit? And then it would be still suitable for pedestrians. Or it depends what happens up there. Oh, it just stops, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of goes round.
So what you're saying is, if the pedestrians were to walk around here, they'd choose that side, wouldn't they?
More than likely.
Yeah, and this is never going to have any buildings on this side, so they'll never need to get over there. But would you agree, right? These sort of barriers are normally where you've got high-speed traffic.
Yes, but it's not really a high-speed area.
It's not, is it? So I'm wondering, why would they have the requirement nowadays to put such a heavy-duty barrier on a slow road? But planning is changing so much, it might be all of a sudden, oh, you're closing it. Unidentified car approaching. Security operation kicks in. There you are. Alright. But yeah, I found it all interesting, mate. Because normally you don't get a footpath being obstructed by anything at all, but they've chose to put a barrier here for some reason.
Some people do got it down
Do there. Right, anyway, I'm going to get the drone up. I'll let you carry on doing your duties. You've got another one coming now.
there.
Never end. At least you get paid. At least it's not raining.
Yet.
Oh, yeah.
Done it twice today.
It was a nice chat, weren't it? So he's just letting this next vehicle in. We'll have a quick look to see what it is. Then we'll get the drone out. K&H bulk haulage. So just some more materials, innit? Yeah, some more materials. Right, let's get the drone out and see what we can see happening over there on the bridge being built by Balfour Beatty. So once again, I'll talk on this one. Little bit of music on the background. And we'll see how today's talk over drone footage is received. I think by you hearing what I find interesting on the drone footage can only be a bonus, can't it? Or have you heard enough of my voice and you want me to shut up? So yeah, there's the bridge, how it joins to the carriageway. Lots of steels there, look, giving it its strength. It's a bit windy up there, so we won't go too high. And there is a crane over in that distance, so we'll stay well away from the crane. But you can clearly see it's bridging that big void there, that river that we mentioned. Goes all the way down there. And the new roundabout that they're building, linking up to all the new areas where you can see many, many more warehouses are going to be built over in this distance. That's a big footing, isn't it? That looks like some sort of basement area. Ah, very unusual. Wonder what is going to be on that particular one. And all those half pipe things down there. You can see how windy it is, look. It's blowing the camera around. Nice structure of a warehouse there. The big one to the left there, that we had the name of that. I'm going to put the name up on the screen of the new occupier, because the helpful gentleman of that unit just there, next door, he was happy to tell us who's going to occupy the big one to the left, but he wouldn't tell me who's going to occupy his. Yeah, we got the train track also running underneath the new bridge there, look. So let's go down here a little bit, get a little bit lower, get a nice shot of the bridge. Let's see what they're up to just here. I thought the camera might do that. Really struggling this camera is with the wind. Yeah, they're cutting something. I can hear the cutting instruments that they're using. The grinders maybe. Look at all that strengthening on the bridge there, look. Just goes to show what is actually underneath the surface on a bridge nowadays, how strong they actually are. Look at that. So that's the bridge, and that's what's under the bridge. And over that side is a very, very busy roundabout that is all going to link onto. Oh, there's a train, look. Hello, train. Oh, it's fast. Where you gone? Where you gone? They don't hang about, do they? And we've got all the standard flood basins where the water has to run into rather than flood the local area. But you can clearly see how it's going to link up to this bridge, and then you'll be driving over to access these new units, where I'm standing just next to that white gatehouse, just there. For a wave, look. Oh, there you go. You can't see me from there. But at least I've got line of sight, as you can see. So we'll bring it back. Nothing much else to see around here. Stay well away from the crane. I'll have one little nosy down this area. See what we can see down there. That's where it's also going to link up to. You know, that road just there is going to go down that roundabout. Balfour Beatty vehicle just pulling up next to me. Is he going to say anything, or is he going to leave me alone and be a good boy? The guy at the gatehouse is opening the gate for him, look. And hopefully is just going to drive on by. Yeah, in he goes. So yeah, the road will go down there and link up to another unit down there then. Well, at least they're making use of all this this dead area. The stream runs through down that way, look. So yeah, I'll bring the drone back now. I can hear another train, so we'll have a quick look at the train as it goes by. Oh, too late. Off it goes in the distance down there, look. That's a small one. I've heard the train quite a bit on this line as I've been on this industrial estate. And yeah, he's gone. And the drone is down. So that was that. And just over in the distance, the crane is now lowering some materials in one of those big bulk bags. Nice and easy to get your materials onto that bridge. So Balfour Beatty, they've been a pleasure to visit today. No hassle at all. Nice little chat there with one of the Balfour Beatty guys who's just happy to be getting paid. Doesn't care what's happening. Sunbelt Rentals, again, they rented a load of stuff to the COVID sites, made a lot of money, in the right business at the right time. So yeah, from this cul-de-sac new development area and the amazing bridge that's going to link it all up to the main road, I'll leave this video here. So if you have enjoyed that little flyover and a little chat, give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.